Hey there, I'm Chris Panek, Certified Public Accountant, Certified Coach, and the host of the Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast. And I want to welcome you to this new series that I'm doing on this podcast. My intention is to drop one of these additional episodes every Monday while I continue to provide you with the regular Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast episodes, which will continue to help you take control of and understand your business finances with topics that ultimately impact your bottom line. I have many business owners, accountants, and other high-stress professionals who listen to this podcast, and I want to get more help out there for individuals like you when it comes to mastering your mindset. I'll be taking a few moments each week to touch on topics that many high-stress professionals are dealing with and provide solutions to help you increase your overall well-being. Because I know your time is valuable, just like the Mastering Your Small Business Finances podcast, my goal is to keep these episodes short and straight to the point, but full of useful information to help you succeed in not only your professional life, but your personal life as well. Do you understand why we often tend to fall off the wagon or stop working towards our goals when it gets hard? Our natural instinct, or our brain's way of survival, is to seek pleasure, avoid pain, and conserve energy. It's called the motivational triad, and it's true for our physical, mental, and our emotional needs. And it makes sense that we would want to make sure that we're not hurt, we enjoy ourselves, and we exert as little energy as possible to survive. This is just how our brain thinks. So anything that feels like it's too hard to do, or is too draining on us emotionally or physically, causes our brain to want to avoid it. This is why it can be so hard to persevere, but you can persevere even when it gets hard. Let's dive in. The first thing I want to make sure that you know when you understand how this motivational triad works is that this thinking can be overridden. Even though you may find that you're able to override it at times and come up with other thoughts about how you want to persevere with your goals, it may seem hard, or you may find that you lose interest and stop working towards your goals. When you're trying to override these thoughts, but your survival instinct kicks in, this is often when you may feel like you're self-sabotaging your goals. So many of my clients then start judging themselves. They feel ashamed that they're not able to achieve their goals, and a lot of times they think that they'll never be able to make these changes in their lives. I want you to know that thinking like this is normal, and it makes sense that you'd be thinking this way. But for now, I just want you to be aware that this is actually happening. This motivational triad is never going to go away, and we really don't want it to. It is truly there to help keep us safe. It's there so that we can survive, but it's up to you to manage it so that you can persevere with the actions that you need to take, even when it's hard. It's going to require you to have compassion for yourself, and it's going to require you to be patient. Many times it will have you delaying the instant gratification that your brain is seeking for pleasure. Today, I'm going over a few things that you can do to help manage that motivational triad and accomplish your goals. And I want to start by making sure that you're always aware of the main reason that you want to accomplish this goal in the first place. How can you help yourself persevere when you feel like you've fallen off the wagon? I want you to think about the real reasons that you want to accomplish your goals. How will they impact your life? How will accomplishing them impact others around you? What will your life look like when you accomplish your goals? How will you feel when you achieve your goals? How will they impact your personal or your professional life? When do you want to achieve these goals? And are you willing to allow the amount of time that it will take to achieve your goal? Take some time to write down the top reasons why you want to achieve your goals. If you'd like to continue listening to the rest of this podcast, I invite you to sign up for my free private podcast, where I do a deeper dive into this topic on the Mastering Your Mindset Moments podcast for high-stress professionals. When you're busy working in a high-stress profession, it's often hard to accomplish what you truly want in your life. This private podcast offers solutions that you can immediately apply to your life so that you can not only achieve your goals, but increase your sense of purpose, satisfaction, and lead a more fulfilling and enjoyable life. You can sign up at financialadventure.com/private to hear about the solutions that I provide on this topic. I'll post links to this and other valuable resources for business owners, accountants, and other high-stress professionals where you're listening to this podcast.